Everything turned white. Space turned white. There was nothing anymore. I started to see him on my dreams this year. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Slew, back with another video, man. Let's get to it. You already see the title, man. Story time. I'll be telling a story about my dream. That I went to a place that I can't really explain. But anyway, like the video and subscribe, man. Comment on what I'll be speaking about now. And yeah, the video is not gonna be long because the dream is just short, man. So look what happened. I had a problem of not able to see my brother after the funeral. First, the story is I lost my brother for like, I think 2 years back. I don't think so, I'm sure 2 years back. We recently just buried him. The thing is now, everyone at home and my friend, few of my friends, ex-friends, other people, saying, so people keep seeing him in dreams and stuff. Me did not see him in dreams the whole 2 years. I started to see him on my dreams this year, and only I saw him once, bro. I saw him once, but anyway, don't mind that. I'm gonna tell you the most crazy thing that happened. First, I realized in my mind, but I asked myself that, why can I not see my brother in dreams, but other people, they can see him and actually talk to him, you see, stuff like that. What I'm saying, I'm like, what's going on? And then suddenly I started to realize in myself that, no, man, I was not ready to see him. And my subconscious, like, started to create walls that I can never be in contact with him, because that's what I told myself inside, that I don't want to see him now. You know what I'm saying? We can say things without saying them and without even acknowledging that we're saying things. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, stuff like that happened. And then I realized, when I soon I realized that, and then I was like, okay, I want to see him. I'm gonna see him when the time is right, when myself and my inner self start to decide that we can see him, because I put trust in myself more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that happened. Once upon a time in the day, in the night, I was sleeping and I was dreaming about my home. It was me and a bunch of other people, you know what I'm saying? And then I think we were performing in this concert, and then when we performed in this concert, and then we went out. And when we done, we go out. I don't know, you know, dreams having some weird things. They can just change. They can just change in the blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, dreams, they're always having them type of upside down. So look, suddenly, we getting chased by a huge snake, bro. By a huge snake who was made with metal. I'm telling you. We were running around, nigga, riding my skateboard right there. Mind that. First, I was riding with bare feet. You know dreams, how dreams they are, man. You're always having superpowers. I'm having powers in my dreams. I don't know about you, but yeah. So I was like running. I was like, damn, running with my feet is not enough. I start to imagine rollerblades in my mind, and then I start thinking my feet, nigga, and then I ran, bro. I ran, and then we went to the passage, and then we escaped. When we escaped, we end up in a place that's more like kinda an outside market. There's a lot of people buying things, and then there's taxi, Ubers, and all that. You see that type of marketplaces when it's chaos. You see those marketplaces when it's chaos. So that happened. Then I end up there, and then I went out in that marketplace. I went to the streets. When I go outside, walking down the street, weird part happened. Everything started to be white. Everything turned white. Space turned white. There was nothing anymore. Everything was just white, blank like that. And I was amazed, what the hell is going on now? Suddenly, I end up in a place that I met my brother. there was a weird shift that happened that I can't explain, but thing that I remember, the environment went white, and then I was kind of confused why the environment is white, what's going on, and then end up seeing him. And the thing is, when the dreams it's about to end, and then this person said something that's scary, and then when you wake up, said first thing that you remember, you will think about this thing the person said that was scary, and then you will forget all the things that you saw and talked about, and all those things that happened there. Thing is, I don't remember what we were talking about, but I'm sure we were talking. I was so excited when I saw him, and then he was smiling, bro. But that's the part I remember, and the last part only. I don't remember the middle part. I'm sure we were talking, bro, but I remember when he said, I can't stay for long, yeah. Because if I stay for long, yeah, I'm not gonna wake up. And then I was like, damn. That's the thing my mind kept, because that was scary. I don't wanna lie. I was scary, but I'm not scared of death, because end of the day, we're all gonna go, and there's no such thing as death. Energy just transform and transcend to other places. You keep on upgrading and progressing as a person, as a soul. Actually, soul is energy. We all energy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, besides that, then that happened, and then he told me, yo, you can't stay here, you have to go, otherwise you're not gonna wake up. It's like, damn. I was like starting crying, I think so, hugging him and shit, and kissing him in the forehead and the left chest, like, damn, I miss you, big bro, I miss you, and shit. And then he is like, I bet you have to go. And it was the end of the dream, and then I woke up. Then I realized that, damn. So I feel like there's a reason that I can't really be on that side, because I feel like my dreams are always adventures. I go in adventures like every week. There's always gonna be weird things gonna happen that I can't really explain. Then yeah, man, that's the end of the story. Then I'm gonna tell more story, man. There's a lot of things happening in my life that I'm gonna explain and talk about. So if you kinda like the story, please like the video, subscribe, comment. If you like the story, for sure you're gonna like the story, man. You're gonna like the story time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love, man.